So we're just gonna start like this. I think how I'm planning to basically start this video, or make these videos, if I'm doing more Cult of the Lamb, is that since this is a longer video, it's probably gonna be shorter still, around 10 to 15 minutes tops, because I'm just gonna do everything before. Oh, nice. I'm just gonna do everything before going in for a Crusade, and then pretty much after Crusade, and that'll be where the video ends. So without further ado, let's just get into it. As for anything else related to, I guess, outside of Cult of the Lamb, just know that these should be short form video formats. They shouldn't be any longer than 30 minutes, and if they are, it's because I'm probably doing something very specific. But otherwise, as you've noticed, this is close to, I think this is like day 58, if I recall, because I was doing some prep, so I wasn't, before starting the video. Interesting to note that you can actually set things to auto do things from the menu. I don't know what that means, because I just want to do everything myself and kind of try to get what I assume would be the dev's intended gameplay experience. Although I am, actually, let me check here. I do think I'm on, yeah, I'm on hard difficulty. So, yeah, I could go hardest, but I still want to have at least some leeway to breathe as I'm learning basically the game itself. So, I think we're just gonna go on a Crusade, I believe. And if I miss a day of sermons and whatnot, it should be fine still. But yeah, it's been a time. I'm finally in the DLC, even though you could theoretically enter the DLC earlier, I think, but decided not to do what I did and just completed the base game first. So not even any spoilers on that, but as for DLC, I mean, if I spoil anything, actually, I was gonna say something. I don't think it's true, so I'm not gonna say it. If you're new to this channel, just note that I will sometimes avoid saying something if I think it's gonna be misinterpreted information, or just misinformation in general. Not to say that I haven't spoken any misinformation, or things that I said that are actually wrong, but shrug. Will we need this? Well, that'll probably be when I get back, if I get back. If I die immediately, I'm just gonna stick with it though, so shrug. But I did kind of just read through it, so I am still going through the DLC. This is my first time, so I'm doing my best to survive, basically. But otherwise, if you don't know Cult of the Lamb at all, I am basically at the beginning of the DLC still, so I'm shrugging real life, as I say. I'm learning along with anyone who happens to be learning along, and anyone who knows more is probably going to drop a few hints of knowledge, and yeah, not really much else to say on that. I'm actually just going to go for a Crusade instead. This should be relatively, I should be able, no, I was going to say relatively quick, that's not true, but I did want to get things done before, gameplay-wise, in game time, before the day ends, because I usually try to do my daily sermon and any rituals that I need, if not just stopping back at the home and, well, grabbing things like cleanup, so on and so forth. As you've noticed, I haven't gotten that far. I can show you my upgrade trees afterward, but it'll have to be afterward. Also, I immediately got hit, so there goes that. Oh my goodness, I'm going absolutely crazy. I am going absolutely crazy, but hopefully with Vampire Dagger, I'll be okay. I actually do quite like Vampire Daggers, even though, yes, you do get bonuses for not taking any damage at moments, but I just also just like, if I get hit once, I might as well just be like, okay, I'm just gonna take Vampire Dagger to kind of trade blows. You can't really trade blows. You'll notice I'm also wearing Golden Fleece, so I'm really not supposed to be getting hit at all anyway, so I was about to say. Oh, pain. That's right. Oh, please, don't hurt me. I just realized I wasn't even, I was going for heavy attack, and I wasn't even doing that much, so. Pain! Wow, that was quick. At least I'll get back to the daily sermons. Well, well, well. If it isn't just me not concentrating, but anywho. I mean, if nothing else, it'll be good for the viewers' time, because this will be a quick video. But without further ado, well, we will just return to base, because if nothing else, to show you basically how far I've gotten with things anyway. We don't even need to mention the DLC as much, because, well, as I just said, and as you've seen, I'm just starting the DLC, so shrug. If looking at unlocked relics, unlocked everything in my save file so far isn't already a lot of a note, but yeah. time allowing, I mean, I hope you'll stay with me for the moment, because, oh my goodness, I'm going absolutely, okay, hold on, let me focus for a moment, because I'm not even doing heavy tech correctly, I'm not even I haven't even changed my controls, so it's not like I should be unfamiliar, although I have been doing other things in the past 24 hours, so, remembering how I'm playing Cult of the Lamb is, by far not something that's on my top of my mind. Also, instead of poison, yes, we are burning to lava there, so I don't even know if I got hit by an attack or if I just started burning, but meh. We'll deal. But yes, also at the same time, you might have noticed, Jordan, when did you start playing? I pretty much started playing Cult of the Lamb about a few days ago at most, so... Although I might have been holding on to it for a while because, again, I was dealing with other stuff. If you didn't know, I'm still working on game dev. I'm still trying to work on custom content in other games, so, yeah, not really much else to say there. That's what's been on my plate. Along with other things, but I don't want to mention them because, one, it probably would not be a good idea to. Not from a legal standpoint, just would not be a good idea. I do believe that trying to announce things before you're ready for actual releasing something is not great overall, so... I also am just autopiloting through this, so if I don't notice something and I skip something, it's entirely my fault. Goodness. But otherwise, I think what I wanted to do was actually no, I'm not going to say that anyway. I'm not going to say that. I was going to say something else, but... Anywho. But yes, if you do have any tips for me, feel free to say them, because at this point I am probably going to look things up. I was going through, I mean, you just have, this is a real trust me statement when I say this, but I've been going through blind, so I am definitely not making the most of my time. Though that being said, Woolhaven is a relatively fresh DLC. I think it came out literally 1 to 2 weeks ago, so again, learning along with everyone else. And when I say that, I mean actually, you would not be incorrect to call me a tryhard at times, if most of the time. But at the same time, I'm also a bit more laid back, and I'm definitely not playing at the level of, well, where you would expect someone to be after so much research and trying to do my best. But anywho, didn't even notice that I was getting more gold. I know that there was an effect here, but I wasn't paying attention. Again, I'm autopiloting, so... better chest. Luck. Which might sound funny to people who've watched and or listened to me for any length of time, because I do often complain about RNG anyway. I also forgot that I have to be neutral, as I forget to dodge there, or didn't dodge in time. But yeah, anyone who's known me for a length of time knows that I complain about RNG in a fun way. It's not serious, but at times, I mean, how can I not comment when something happens? I did notice, I wonder, no. Probably, ow! Okay, but I need to not die here. I could sacrifice someone. I forgot if I have a fresh follower just to at least survive. I normally don't try to go for large HP resurrections. In fact, it was the last upgrade I took. We have someone who died of old age. But it was the last... what should I call it? There's an exact... I usually like to use in-game terminology, but basically, one of the last upgrades I took was literally the ability to revive after the first death in a Crusade, so... Shrug. I should be using more. I'm sitting on full fervor, and I'm not using any of it. And now curses cost less fervor, so... Hey. Am I doing this right? I don't think I am. Also, you'll hear me, as I get oofed by slime. I am using pad, I'm not using keyboard. The keyboard would, 1, be abysmal for the microphone, but 2, would be a lot more pain. Also, can we not... Okay, no. That's perfectly fine. Again, try to keep this video short, because this should be a trying to play video. I don't know what Future Jordan's gonna use, but... Okay, also, do I have nothing for this? I don't. Well, hey, it's a new day anyway. I should actually collect a bit of Divine Inspiration, along with just upgrading, just to kind of show. So yeah, so here are my Divine Inspirations. I really went into materials, basically, and I ignored everything else. Well, I didn't ignore it, but it's not been great everywhere else. I think I actually want the outhouse upgrade, although I haven't been upgrading things. if what I said earlier didn't imply everything, I was rushing through things. I also should bury that follower before the day ends, but anywho. So, without further ado, let's do this sermon, get everything done, and I will be on my merry little way. As a happy little lamb. Happy little lamb? I don't know. I don't know if we can call it happy. I don't know if we can call this lamb little, but anywho. Yeah, as you can see, a lot of my older or higher level followers have died in the past, well, in-game days, so, I need to work everyone up again. I think I do have one main follower that I've been devoted to, but, for the most part, I'm dealing with what I have. I don't think there's anything else. So yeah, my crown upgrades, I did take, I took Resurrection last. That's all I have to say. And then, yes, I'm using the Golden Fleece. I should not be using it. I should just default back, knowing that I'm taking damage left and right. But when I'm on a concentrated run, basically, overall, I think it has been helping me out. But, anywho, we will do this, though, because I might as well just take it before I go on another crusade. Although, at this point, I probably will just wait for the morning of the next day after I do all the all dailies, and then just go on a crusade. But that'll be for off recording. Otherwise, not really much else to say. If there is anything to say, well, I guess I'll mention it in the next video if I do make one. But otherwise, this has just been trying to play. Not really much else to say again, so I'll see you when I see you. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye!